thought I'd do a real quick faith moment. Haven't done one for a couple of weeks. It's very simple, very straightforward, but maybe it'll help you remember. Okay? Think of truth as fingers. Fingers. A truth. Two truths. Two or three truths. A handful of truths. Truths. You know that's Italian. Truths. If you have one verse to stand on or to work with, you can point. You can say no. You can say, That's what you can do with one finger of truth. With two fingers of truth, you might be able to say, You'd point, but nobody know what you're pointing at. Right? Unless you do it this way. Right? Perhaps you have three fingers of truth. Boy Scouts do. They used to have to do this one. Right?
I remember that.
Yeah, remember that? It's amazing what we can do with our hands. We can do sign language, right? With our fingers. Depending on how we structure them and put them together, do things with them, right? Which I can't do with my hand. But you think of truth like fingers. And you think about how you put fingers together, truths together to make a hand. Once you get a doctrine, once you get something that's put together, you got something that you can grip with. You got something you can make a fist with. You got something that you can grab with. Your faith is very much like your hand. You can do a certain amount. I can pick certain things up with my pinky. I can pick up bigger things with more fingers. I have more leverage with my fingers. I can push myself off of a chair easier. It's hard doing it with one finger. My point is, if you just try to think for a moment about truth and faith, either one of them, verses or faith, and think of them like your hands. The more fingers you got, the better you're going to be. The more fingers that you can use, the stronger your grip. Now you get one hand worth of fingers, you can pick up certain things. You get two hands fulls of truth, you can pick up other things. If you have strong fingers, you can pick up baseball bats worth of things. You can pick up shields worth of things. You can pick up swords worth of things. What I'm trying to say is, the power of a verse is pretty powerful. See, they're doing it wrong, they're doing it wrong, they're doing it wrong. The power of a verse put together with another verse, put together with another verse. You have to get a picture of that. Because the truth of the matter is, every little bit you pick up becomes part of your overall spiritual arm. And eventually, when you get enough of them together, and then you get some friends who have a lot of the same fingers, and then we all get together, and we can move mountains with our faith. But we have to start by saying, okay, one finger's not good enough. It's not good enough just to point at somebody and say, I got the truth. I have faith. It's not good enough. It's good enough when you can reach down and grab with your truth. And you can grab the devil by his head and drop him over there. And you can reach up to heaven and pull down heaven with your fingers, so to speak. And you can hug the Lord with your arms and your fingers. You know what I'm saying? And you can do this with your brothers and sisters. Lock yourselves together because you share fingers. So let your faith grow. And think of it as fingers.